Welcome everyone, Dr. Thor here. Get ready for another fascinating product review, a blast from the past. Here we go, a really cool mint condition life cycles. How to predict your biorhythms cycles for each day when you'll be up or down physically, emotionally, and intellectually. Comes with a Casio Biolator calculator, 120-page book, day-to-day charts, batteries, carrying case. It's a calculator too, so you can see how old it is that they actually talk. Now this is mint condition. I have been unable to find any copyrights on this of when actually this was copyrighted or at least made. A little adjustment here. I believe these were in the 70s again. This is when there was that big push for this. And as you can see, there's so many products. This one we have right now, we've seen ones from Radio Shack, ones from the Cosmo people. This is made by Casio, of course, one of the big watchmakers and calculators of the time. And of course, this is when they actually, calculators were very big. Why do you have ups and down moods, good days, bad days? The Casio Biolator helps you predict these natural cycles, physical, emotional, intellectual. By knowing ahead of time, you may be depressed or accident prone. You can be on guard or take full advantage of your good days when you're brimming with energy. The Casio Biolator is simple to use to commute your bio status for any given date. Just enter the date in the digits, subtract your birth date, then press the bio key. And that's all there is to it. Your Casio Biolator is also a calculator. It has 4 functions with full floating decimals, brilliant 8-digit display, and it computes day intervals between any 2 dates in the 20th century. Problem is we're no longer in the 20th century, we're in the 21st century. So this, like all the calculators that I'm aware of, except I saw one rare model out of, that was made in Japan, that somebody brought over here, they only go up to $19.99. So you can't use these, don't buy these units. You see them here, they're worthless unless you just want to have a old style calculator. So, okay, let's turn this over again. So you can see it's in this nice box. This is a whole little kit. As I said, I have no idea what this would sell for either. I'm assuming it's sold for a fair price as you get the entire kit. But this is really a mint condition kit. The only thing I've done here is take out the actual book, which I have read, but the rest of it there. It even has its original batteries with it. You can see it says Casio on there at the top there. It has the typical little bag, and you can see everything's still in its original bag. Pretty cool. Too bad it don't work. Because I bought a lot of these thinking they would work, and I was going to resell them to people because they're cute. So that's a little plastic bag with Casio on it. Here's a little sticker to put things on. Here's your warranty card. You also, of course, get the instruction manual. This is the Casio Biolator H-801. And it's, of course, an electric calculator as well. And, of course, we have these things here, as we can see. Here's the actual manual again. It tells you how to use it. It's all pretty simple. But as I said, there's no use even going into this and demonstrating it. It's worthless because you can't use it. So it's just a waste of time going into any of that. Here's the actual unit, which I did put some other batteries in. It is a beautiful little unit. It has an on and off on the side here. Seems to be Well, the lights seem to be blaring it out, so you can't really see the readout. But, you know, it's a well-made unit. It's made in Japan. This is when most things are made in Japan. Now that everything's made in China. And the quality is good on every level. And comes in this nice box. As I said, it even came with batteries back then. You've got a big pad of these day-to-day worksheets where you can actually figure out your actual biorhythms for that day and have a chart. So you can see, I mean, this was big business back then. And it's something that now you can do online. It's something that we are getting into and part of our ultimate system that we'll be coming out with in due time. And something that definitely should be something you look into and chart. Now, as I said, you can go online and get a free biorhythm calculators. Just punch your birth date in. There's lots of free information online as well. We will be listing below this a selected book or two on biorhythms that you may be interested in. Some come with charts. Some give you information you may want to read on. But there's a lot online for free. And as I said, they actually have free calculators online that are very easy to use. And you're foolish if you don't. Getting that edge. I mean, we talk about in subtle energy physics, it's all about energy. Bioenergy is a big part of everything. If you're not bioenergetically strong, well, you're not going to get good results. And we've talked about this before. If you're sick, if you're unwell, if you're just tired and you try and do any kind of practices, well, you're going to find out that you are not going to be very successful. So, as I always said as a general, do things with high enthusiasm for short periods of time, often in terms of when it comes to any kind of psychic practices. But, you know, if you really want to do important work, serious remote viewing, a serious ritual, well, you should do it when your biorhythms are high. And also, you should know when your biorhythms are in the dumper. Well, be a little careful that day. Now, there has been a lot of research done in this area, and it has shown that people that have low biorhythms were much more accident prone. And as I said, a lot of companies have used this when it was out. As usual, all the good stuff falls by the wayside as idiot science takes over from dumb bunkers and all those people who've never done anything that want to criticize everything. But why we don't investigate how we're doing ourselves and what our levels of energy, especially if we're in stressful jobs or working with the public, but if you want to be successful, you want to be, let's say you're trading stocks, making decisions. Well, shouldn't you do that at your highest possible positive biorhythms? Well, of course you should. And as I said, they've tested these things and they found that people have accidents when their biorhythms are low. Bus drivers, pilots, etc., or in bad condition. People who are successful and things work out for them. Well, their biorhythms tend to be high. Like everything in life, nothing is 100%, but we're always looking for the edge, that little extra bit of information so that we can function at higher levels and be successful. That's the key to everything, getting the edge. And this certainly is a way to do it. Watch for our new course coming out, the Ultimate Course, which will deal with this and so many other edge technologies that when we put this together, gives you a huge empowerment far ahead of everyone else. Until next time.